Hi everyone, Adrian here. In this video we're going to be talking about achieving income replacement through buying investment properties. We're going to go through this list. I'm going to talk about every topic and then we'll let you know why we are in this space, why we dominate in this space, and why you should be dealing with us in going through this journey. So let's start right from the start. Why am I qualified to talk on this topic? Let's talk about my years of experience. So I'm 14 plus years in finance. Finance is all I've ever done. I've worked on a stockbroking desk, on a margin lending desk with a Big Four bank for 6-7 years. I've done every role under a domestic and international stock brokerage, all products. I've been a home lender in one of the Big Four banks, and 6.5 years as a mortgage broker now, with the last 3.5 years specializing in the investment space. My strategic partner on the buyer's agency side has been my mentor for the last 6+ years and has been in the property investment space for 25+ years and has guided me through to income replacement inside of 4 years. My personal journey. Not many people can say that they didn't have a silver spoon, they weren't helped from family, they didn't have income through the roof and managed to achieve full income replacement inside of 4 years, which I have the ability of doing as of next year. I've got 9 investment properties. If I put all the granny flats on the back and fish around for a low fixed rate next year sometime, I can achieve full income replacement inside of 4 years. Our quicker clients do it in 3 or 4 years. Our medium clients generally do it in 5 to 7 years. Our slower clients tend to do it in 8 to 12 years. Okay, so pick your poison, pick your goal, pick the pace that you want to do it at, and we are able to help you. Okay, I've done it personally. I've gone through it. I've got stories that I can tell every one of our clients, which is why they trust us. We live, eat and breathe it, and not many people can say that they've done this since the new lending laws came out post 2018. Most people that built huge portfolios were before 2018, or they're not telling you everything, i.e. their income went through the roof when they started a buyer's agency. Yes, my income has gone up, okay, but my income was at 210 grand as a household up until my 7th investment property, and I had a pre-approval for my 8th at that point, and then I went into trusts and repositioned my portfolio, and now I'm fully unlocked, which means I do not need my income to go up to continue to buy investment properties. Not many people can say that. Yes, I did rent vest during the time. There was a lot of delayed gratification in not upgrading cars, no credit cards, personal loans, car loans, keeping costs low, and setting up a business over 3 to 5 years while we did it with my wife, and going through that process, delaying children until we were at a stage that we could pay for everything. So right now we're trying to start a family with my wife. And yeah, that's really the journey that we're on. So let's go to the next one. So I've been on 3 podcasts: Pizza and Property Podcast. I've been on Oz Property 4 Facebook group. I've been on that. I've been on Smart Property Investment Show. So you can search for my name. I'm on that, and the links are below in the description. So I've documented my journey. On my YouTube channel, I've got 80+ videos as well, and my LinkedIn, I'm very well known, and I do a lot of posts on there as well. So next one. So many clients of ours have gone through this process. So it's not just me that's been the guinea pig. We've rolled it out to a number of clients. One of our most successful clients has less than 200 grand household income, and right now has just short of 6 million in loans, with property value upwards of 9.3 million. So they have made over 3 million using the strategies that we've rolled out. Okay, so we've got many clients that have gone through that and achieved income replacement, and then they've really done whatever they wanted to do. They can become developers, they can have one of the people not work, they can have one of the people reduce work, they can start a business knowing that they're financially backed, they can retire early, they can change their job. Everyone's different once they get income replacement. All right, so next one. We do lending and finance that many brokers either dabble in or don't understand. So trusts with accountant sign-offs, which allows clients to buy 3 to 4 to 5x the normal amount of property that they can than what they can buy in their personal name. We do this, it's our bread and butter. If it matches your goals and your needs, we will roll it out for you, and we will also talk about the other different ways you can buy a lot of property and make sure it's matching and suiting your needs. Okay, our network of accountants and professionals that we can connect you with. It is so hard to find an accountant that specializes in the investment space, and 90% of them don't understand or won't sign off on these letters that the banks need to use these strategies. And let's be honest, if you get big, you're going to outgrow your accountant anyway, and if you become a developer, you'll have no idea on which accountant to go with. So we can send you to the right one right from the start. It's arm's length. It's got nothing to do with our company. They're just very good at what they do. We've got a lot of clients over there. So if you need that, or if your current accountant is good, perfect, use them. That's completely fine. So on the buyer's agency side, our unique approach to finding areas and properties, okay, we do not go for the standard stuff, okay, that everyone goes for. Everyone goes for 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-car with depreciation. Okay, everyone goes for that. People are paying way too many overs in the Perth market and south of Perth market right now. We do not go for that. Okay, we can have a market that goes hard for 12 or 18 months, and that's okay. We can still come into that market and find the stock, because we like the stock that not many people go after. We know what to do with that stock to get value uplifts that not many people want to go after. Okay, we take a more active approach in doing small things to get value uplifts. We love under rebuild cost. Okay, the cost of property has gone up, especially on the build front, 30 or 40%. So if we can find property under rebuild cost, you're essentially getting the land for free or the building for free. All right, because if it gets knocked over in a storm, the insurance, it's going to cost 30 or 40% more than what you bought the property for just to get it up. So as long as your insurance is high enough to cover that, you are getting extreme value in the deals that we find. Okay, that's if we take the house and granny flat approach, which we are very big proponents of. All right, so we do a lot of uplift strategies like bedroom conversions, 5 and 10 grand spruce ups, your simple stuff, your paint and floor. You want to get equity releases and the rent up. We do strata titling of lots between with granny flats and main houses in areas that people don't know that you can do it. So it's very cheap council charge, and it can give you 30, 40, 50, 60 grand uplifts just by strata titling lots. And it's very easy to do. It's not considered big development. All right, so what else do we do? So we do a lot of checking if you can get double granny flats on lots. We've got areas that we know that we can do that on certain land size where no one knows that you can do that. What else do? We try and get 3-bedder granny flats on lots that other people just say, look, it's standard 2-bedroom granny flats. So you get not only value uplifts but rent uplifts, and it also gets bigger uplifts when you strata title. Okay, so these are the things that we're doing that not many others are doing. That's why our clients are in that 300 to 400k space if they're buying houses, and they're getting these 50, 60, 70, 80, upwards of 100 grand uplifts through these simple strategies. Okay, we have a team to hold the client's hand through all steps. So you don't just buy the property and then just expect a client to be able to do everything. Depending on the strategy that you want, we will tell you if we're going to hold your hand through it, and we've got a network of people that can help you. Okay, so that's another thing. So we can do the finance side. We can recommend you to granny flat builders. We can tell you who's the main builders that that the property managers use in that area, or we go directly to the property managers and we find the right people. Okay, that's what we do as an added service. We don't take any cuts from these people. We just know that they're good in that space, and if it makes you happy and makes you money, you come back and you want to buy more property anyway, so everyone's happy. So you can either do one of the three approaches that we've got, right? Okay, so let's scroll up so you can have a look at that. Okay, so you're going to pick one of these three. You can either go after apartments, villas and townhouses. So this is suited to the more newer investor or the one that's got lower budgets and want to start turning their money over. So examples like I bought my 2 units in Woodridge for 161 and 162 and a half. Okay, and right now 18 months later they're worth 250 to 280 at the moment in the market. I've made over 100 grand a piece on each of them. We do a lot of that, so you can go and buy 3, 5 or 7 of these, and we love the areas where there's a huge disparity in certain suburbs between a house price and a unit price. So then we know that once the house prices go up to way too much, everyone's going to start seeing more value in the units. We can do that in the main cities for you, or we can do that in the regional areas for you. We also do a whole lot of house and granny flat approach with value uplift strategies. That's what I've made the majority of my money on. So we do that in main cities, or we can do that in regional locations. Or the more sophisticated investor that wants to start doing micro apartments, so that's a 1B building where you look at the house, it looks like a standard house. It is not a rooming house. A rooming house is just bedrooms that are locked and then they've got a shared space. No, it's 5 micro units under 40 square meters, and each one of them are rentable on separate leases. Okay, you do have a joint communal area for things like washing machines and that, but each one has a kitchenette, a bathroom and a bedroom and a little living area under 40 square meters. So a lot of people want to live in these spaces close to universities, close to nursing homes, close to amenities, and they don't want these large properties, and they get, you know, a little balcony as well with a little alcove. So a lot of people like that. We are the best in the micro apartment space in the country. They are so hard to finance and know the staging on which lenders can do what, because so many brokers don't know, you either get a value decrease because certain lenders want to use their own valuers. So it could be worth 1.3 million, but they treat it as a rooming house, and they come in at 800 or 900 grand on valuation. So you either get shortchanged on that, or they treat you as commercial, which we don't like, all right? And then they limit the servicing, because you can get upwards of, let's say, 100 to 120 grand rent on these things, and you can buy in at 850 to 950, and you can get value increases after the build upwards of, the highest we've seen is 1.4 mil, the lowest we've seen is about 1.25 mil, and that's based on the area and the fixtures and fittings. All right, so we know this space inside and out, which lenders to go to, which lenders allow the valuers that we need to get the value increases and to make sure these things service. Okay, how do we not lie to a lender to get the build happening? Because a lot of brokers have tried to do that and mask it as a normal house to get it before the lender, but you can't lie to lenders in this space. If you get found out, you get blacklisted. So we are the best. We've gone through all the floor plan designs. We know who's the better property managers for 1B buildings, where the best areas to do it, and we can also source the sites and do the due diligence for you. So pretty much any one of these 3 strategies we can roll out for our clients, and that is why we think we're going to put a huge dent into the market in 2024. And if you need help in this space and you want someone that understands it, has lived it, breathed it, runs this for other clients, and it has been successful, we can do this for you. Down below, Calendly link. Click in there, book an appointment, and you will get me and my strategic partner on a call, and we can go from there. The reason why we're not going as open on this on a wide note is that it's exactly the same as the podcasts have been in the last. Everyone's tried to figure out who my mentor is. The more I've talked about my stories, and we just get flooded. So we do it in this way to keep it a little bit controlled with how much clientele comes in, and we go through huge busy periods. So that's just how it is. That's how we control it. That's how we like it. We do an intro, and then you get all the data up front, and then we can roll it out for you. But normal buyers agencies, to do well, need 400, 500, 600, 700 clients to make that work and to earn a good amount of money, because all clients end up getting capped. With us, it just doesn't happen. We need 80, 100, 150, and each one of those clients normally wants 5, 10, 15, 20, and then they just keep coming back for more. So we do not need the same amount as a normal buyer's agency, because they if they go through our full system, they know that they can buy a lot more with us and get the value increases, and once they go through their first deal, they just keep on wanting to come back. All right, it is a complex space that we're in with trust lending and making sure that we're doing everything right and by the lender's standards with accountants. So they are not simple applications, and they are not done quickly. All right, we've got a team that can manage that for you as well. If you need any help on this front, book an appointment in my calendar below and we can help you. Have a great day. Bye.